What's up everyone, it's Sean from TaekwondoSean.com, and today we have a video to help you improve this. It's a video you need to see. We're gonna help you build up the muscles in the knee with 3 basic exercises ranging from lowest impact to pretty much a regular lunge, and that way you can build up muscles around your knee and all the supporting areas. And then when you do the chambers for pretty much all the kicks in Taekwondo actually, then you guys will have less pain and more stability because Taekwondo is meant to be done your whole life long. But without further ado, let's get into it. As always, look above. What is it? It's the warm-up video. Do it. Avoid injury, especially in a video meant to help you avoid injury. You guys gotta warm up before you perform these exercises. All right, so let's dive in. We have 3 exercises. The most basic one is the lowest impact exercise. All we're gonna do is knee raises while standing. All right, first one, knee raises. Bring a knee up. Bring a knee down. Try to bring a knee as high as you can without assistance, without giving up this good posture. You want to build good posture from this point so we can get into the next one and finally the third one and the regular lunges and beyond with good posture, because good posture is going to help us avoid injury. You want to raise your knees up, try to hold it at the full extension, try to hold it at the full extension, and this is going to help you with your upchugging and of course every other chamber because they're all built on this one. Basics are so important. Now the second exercise, we're gonna be doing static lunges. So we're not worried about moving, we're not worried about changing our legs or shifting our weight. We're gonna go in a very static position, going up and down. So it's the most structured and there's the least amount of risk of injury out of all the lunges that we do that are actually look like lunges. What I like about these lunges is that you're not having to worry about moving around or stepping back. So there's no shifting of weight. You just go up, you just go down, there's good stability, and you're able to build up all the muscles associated with your lunges. So keep those up, and once those become easier and easier, let's do the next one. And for the last exercise, we're actually gonna get right into a lunge, but there's best practices. There's actually a lunge that's better if we're not quite as strong as we could be for the lunges, and that's our stepping back lunge. When we step back, we're able to better balance, we're able to better take the weight and the pressure off the knee, so that way we're able to build up the muscle properly, just like a regular lunge, but there's less risk of injury. So it's kind of the best one for this video. Kind of? No, it is the best one for this video. So we're gonna stand in a neutral stance, feet shoulder width apart, and then doing the first one, do it more slowly. So you come into the stance, look familiar? It's the static lunge. You go down, and then you come up, but you press up back into the forward position, and then what you could do is stay with one leg first, and just repetitively perform this lunge, and that way you can get used to where your foot has to go, and then you could do 10 reps, 12 reps, 20 reps, whatever you feel is comfortable for you, and then you can switch your legs. You could also start alternating your legs right off the bat once you feel more comfortable with these lunges, and then you have less of a strain on only one leg at a time. And in no time, you'll be dropping and doing the jump lunges, explosive lunges, staying in the same spot. I'm gonna leave you guys with a quote from a book I've been reading recently. It's called Zen in the Martial Arts. Now, my friend Joe, well actually he's not my friend, but if he were alive today and I met him, I'm sure we'd become friends because we both like martial arts. He's 45 years old in this chapter. Oops, there goes my bookmark. He's 45 years old in this chapter, and he's having a hard time thinking that he's not proficient in the martial arts because he's not able to kick as high as he could when he was in his 20s and 30s. And so Bruce is going to give him a bit of a story or lecture about how you have to accept yourself where you're at on your journey. Because everyone's going to go down this road, and at various points of the road there's going to be challenges, so we all have to face them exactly as we are. I'll just read you with the quote though, I won't try to ruin it myself. Bruce Lee and I were having dim sum, a traditional Chinese breakfast of meat-filled pastries, in a downtown Los Angeles restaurant after a lesson. I seized on this opportunity to tell him I was discouraged. At 45, I felt I was too old and my body too stiff to achieve any real ability in Jeet Kune Do. You will never learn anything new unless you are ready to accept yourself with your limitations, Bruce answered. You must accept the fact that you are capable in some directions and limited in others, and you must develop your abilities. But 10 years ago, I say, I could easily kick over my head. Now I need half an hour to limber up before I can do it. Bruce set his chopsticks down alongside his plate, clasped his hands together lightly on his lap and smiled at me. That was 10 years ago, he said gently. So you are older today and your body has changed. Everyone has physical limitations to overcome. All right, so great job. No matter where you are in your journey, whether we have injuries, whether we're rehabilitating, whether we're a bit older, on the more experienced side, it doesn't matter. Martial arts is made for you. Martial arts is made to make your body better, no matter if you're 1 year old, all the way up to 100 years old and beyond. Martial arts is gonna help you. You can train martial arts. We just have to accept our limitations and see what our capabilities are and push those capabilities and use them to our advantage, okay? So train hard, don't get injured, practice the basics and build up your muscles properly, and we'll see you guys on the mats.